It's a place where waters blend together in every shade of blue. Soft Caribbean breezes sweep around your skin, and you're going to get sand between your toes eventually. I'm talking, of course, about Scrub Island, British Virgin Islands. A private island designed with every imaginable luxury in mind, and once you come, you may never leave.
Welcome to Scrub Island, where your every desire is met with a smile, and paradise is pretty inescapable.
The British Virgin Islands is known for their pirate folklore, a place where just 350 years ago, the golden age of piracy was at its peak. The landscape of the British Virgin Islands has already inspired millions around the world, with pages of tales from Treasure Island and the song of a dead man's chest. While the imagery of pirate tales is still vivid to any who have found themselves in this paradise, Scrub Island has come a long way from its days as a scraping ground.
Well, legend has it that the pirates loved this island because of its natural beaches and its gentle coves and protective waterways, and made it very easy for the pirates at that time to pull their craft in, roll them on their sides, and then scrub the barnacles off of them. Hence the name Scrub Island.
Fast forward to present. The days of scrubbing barnacles from ships are gone from the island, and what's here now will transport you to a once-in-a-lifetime lavish vacation on your own private island playground. Scrub Island is made up of 230 acres of paradise. The resort itself is spread over only 30 acres, giving you 200 acres of untouched scenery and adventure around every corner. To get to Scrub Island, you'll have two options: a helicopter ride, in which I find a little cliche, only considering there's a 61-foot Viking sport fisher eager to give the lift. First impressions are everything, so to say you'll be swept away the minute you arrive for your ultra-exclusive getaway is definitely an understatement.
Hi, Tabitha. I'm Rosalie. Welcome to Scrub Island.
Thank you.
Here's a rum punch.
We're a private island resort, and we're exactly like nothing else. And that appeals to our travelers who are individualists. They're not looking to go where everyone else is going. They want to connect in a very special way with the destination, with the people, to get an experience and a story that no one's ever heard of or done, and to take that back with them.
Activities you can enjoy range from kayaking to sailing, scuba diving, and sport fishing. And of course, whatever your aquatic desire is, Scrub Island will go above and beyond your expectation for fun in the sun.
Just the location is absolutely stunning. It's very close to the main island, to the airport, yet it still has that beautiful island, private island feel.
Coming up, we're going to take you to the one place you can reach the pinnacle of relaxation, whether you find it on a beach or in the hands of someone else. Welcome back to Scrub Island, where your every desire is not only met with a smile, but you'll be forced to take it all in and find serenity. One of the places you can do that is on Scrub Island's North Beach. North Beach is on the other side of the island, facing away from the resort and deep into the North Bay. Here you'll find One Shoe Beach Bar and Grill, an ideal place to grab a cocktail and peacefully allow the waves hitting the shores to calm your every nerve. On the North Beach, privacy is the only option, as each cabana and deck chair are spaced so far apart, you couldn't run into someone else even if you wanted to. You'll also enjoy a refreshing pool area next to the only bar away from the resort itself. The warm sunshine will smile brightly across your skin as you soak up the sun and the surroundings of North Beach. It's a hard life having to lay around in the sun all day, so to counter your exhausting activities, you'll just have to stop at the hidden gem of Scrub Island, their spa. Exora is perched on a hillside overlooking the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean, where the colors calm your spirit and the sounds of the waves gently lull you into a trance. The Exora Spa offers a place to relax, refresh, and re-energize. It's a place you can immerse yourself in the natural splendor of island life. From the moment you step into Exora to the moment you will unfortunately have to leave, your every muscle will be attended to, and your skin will certainly thank you.
This is absolute relaxation from the treatment, the ambience, the views. It's absolutely amazing.
Once you've finished your treatment, the infinity pool is all yours for the taking. When your mind is calm, you'll want to take a moment to rejuvenate your soul. The best way to start? How about a little lunch on a private beach? There's a catch. There's only one way to get there: kayaking. You'll likely be the only vessel on the water for your journey, and at your request, the staff at Scrub Island can prepare you a mouth-watering lunch unlike anything you've ever experienced, and after you've exerted yourself to get there, you're sure to eat it up.
A kayak trip with a picnic here to Honeymoon Beach is an absolute must on Scrub Island. Once you've set up your lunch, all you have to do is soak up the exquisite view.
It's important to find your way back to the resort at some point. And I only say this because if you don't, how will you have the opportunity to go for a quick sail?
So we'll take beginner sailors. They'll come out, usually start on a Saturday, and they'll spend 2 days on our small boat, our 26-foot sailboats, and learn everything from parts of the boat to the right-of-way rules to basic navigation. And then on the Monday, they'll spend the morning on the larger sailboat, on the cruising boat. And at the end of that, on Friday, they'll be bareboat certified, so they can charter their own yacht if they want to.
Offshore Sailing School is part of Scrub Island's accommodations. Within just a few days, you'll find yourself at the helm, or you can even go out for just a couple of hours to circumnavigate the island.
No water, everyone stay aboard, and we look good doing it. 3 rules of sailing.
An afternoon of a sailing adventure can and will leave you rather hungry, so treat yourself to world-class cuisine tailored to your every need by Scrub Island's incredible staff.
We definitely like to have our Caribbean-infused menus. That's why people come to the Caribbean, to kind of see what we have and showcase what we're very proud of. So that's something that we love to give off. So we have like our fresh mahi, we've got our anagata lobsters, which are without the claws, but they're still delicious. So we're very proud of the food that we have. So we do showcase that Caribbean flair with a little twist. It's very upscale, so you still have that luxury feel to it.
A private cabana on the water's edge is yours to enjoy. Dishes filled with Caribbean flavors will dance on your palate as you enjoy a sunset and a privately catered meal, with dish after dish after dish exceeding your expectations for what's next. Oh yeah, don't forget to save room for dessert. Coming up, you'll get an all-access exclusive look at the luxurious accommodations you'll enjoy once you book your ticket. Welcome back to Scrub Island, a private island situated in the heart of the Caribbean. But once you step foot on the island, you'll be able to feel as home or as far away from home as you'd like. This secluded 3,000 square foot 2-bedroom villa will be your extravagant home away from home, offering an elegant retreat for those seeking peace, serenity, and all the finest comforts of Scrub Island Resort, Spa, and Marina. You'll enter the villa to a picturesque, spacious living room that opens to the main terrace. As you walk down the pathway, you'll find an exclusive patio looking out over the neighboring islands and down to Honeymoon Beach. Staying at the beach house on Scrub Island means you'll be the only one on the island with direct access to Honeymoon Beach, the same beach everyone else can only access by kayak or a paddleboard. If you're not up for the beach, you do have a completely private plunge pool just off your front balcony, with views that will literally take your breath away. Ready to book your tickets? Well, hold up just a second. We haven't even touched on the Reef House. The Reef House is a 6,000 square foot 4-bedroom villa. The best comparison to the Reef House is, if the beach house is gold, the Reef House is an upgrade to platinum. You'll be welcomed in each day with traditional Caribbean decor of rich textures and vibrant colors, along with sumptuous beds and all the finest in amenities. Step out onto one of your several private balconies and you're instantly immersed in Caribbean warmth, sunshine, and tranquility. This 4-bedroom villa makes sure each guest is completely separated among its 3 levels. No bedrooms touch, and zen will be found in one of those king-size beds. The Reef Villa hosts the largest private kitchen on the island, which can come completely stocked at your request. The kitchen stays open to the family-style dining room and living space for those lucky enough to enjoy this retreat with you. You can't forget to step outside. There you'll find an infinity pool situated between the natural greenery of the island, overlooking the clear, warm waters of the Caribbean. After a long day of relaxing, why not extend your me time by hiring a personal chef to feed your appetite of indulgence? The staff on Scrub Island will cater to your every need. If you think that's sweet, when we come back, you'll find your true sense of adventure in the British Virgin Islands with a day excursion of epic proportions to a national park thousands of years in the making. You're back on Scrub Island, an exotic escape in the Caribbean where privacy and adventure meet. A trip to the British Virgin Islands cannot be deemed complete without taking time to explore the islands around Scrub, and you'll be disappointed if you don't.
We don't want to keep you, hostage on our island. We want you to experience all there is out there. So we're a wonderful jumping off spot to go out to Willie T's and Soggy Dollar and Yost Van Dyke, and to go out and dive at Historic Wreck, and to really see the islands, because that's what the experience is all about. It's about adventure and exploration.
A private 20-minute boat ride will lead you to a magical escape thousands of years in the making. The Baz, it's known as a geological wonder made of massive granite boulders as large as 40 feet in diameter, which formed little sheltered sea pools on the beach's edge. The surroundings can only be described as cavernous. The national park is the result of molten rock seeping up into the existing volcanic rock layers. Because the molten rock did not reach the surface, it cooled slowly and formed a hard crystalline granite layer. Weathering around the corner of the boulders to what they are today, you'll find pool after pool to explore, or you can even just lounge around the boulders and take it all in. Around each corner is new hidden territory between these massive stones and sandy beaches. To really appreciate it though, you'll need to view it from above. Baths are an incredible natural wonder, but much of the wonder that the BVI's has to offer is really found below the surface. Divers from around the world travel to the British Virgin Islands just to get the chance to dive the wreck. Rumored to be haunted, but more realistically, it's a place divers can get a glimpse into the past. What makes this wreck unique is its story. 150 years ago, the Royal Mail Steam Packet Company started taking on passengers. The Rhone unfortunately was caught up in a terrible Category 3 hurricane. The captain and the crew, believing the storm had passed, decided to leave port and continue their journey. Little did they know, they were just in the eye of the storm. Now, back in the day, ships of that proportion also traveled with a sister ship. In this case, the sister ship was named Conway. The Rhone was believed to be unsinkable. Therefore, for safety, most passengers were transferred to the Rhone from Conway. The Rhone made for open seas, while Conway stayed behind and headed for a nearby harbor. We all know what happens to boats that claim to be unsinkable, and that's where the story takes a tragic turn. As legend has it, the Rhone was passing Salt Island with less than 250 yards from safety. The second half of the hurricane came around from the south. The winds shifted to the opposite direction, and the Rhone was thrown directly into Black Rock Point on Salt Island. Back then, passengers were literally tied down to their beds for safety and locked in their rooms by the crew. Every single passenger but one died when the ship broke into two. That happened because cold seawater made contact with their hot boilers, which had been running at full steam. That then caused them to explode. Only one passenger survived.
There was only one surviving passenger after the ship went down, an Italian guy named Luigi Giuseppe. He stayed in cabin number 26, and we just happen to know where cabin 26's lucky porthole is.
His room was next to the boiler, and he managed to escape when the explosion happened. You can still see his porthole, and it's a must-rub for good luck. On your private dive, you'll not only experience the ship, but you'll also be surrounded by the underwater wildlife that the ship now harbors.
You know, I have been on dives all over the world, and that is definitely one of my top 3 dives I've ever done. If you have never dove on the Rhone, I highly, highly suggest it. It's incredible.
After a day of exploring nearby islands on foot and learning the history of the BVIs from a scuba dive, why not take a moment to return to Scrub Island and pick up your private luxury charter to the horizon? Ruckus is a 61-foot Viking sport fish, a $1.9 million floating paradise all on its own. She's got 6 refrigerators that come fully stocked, 3 staterooms, full showers, and enough hot water to last as long as you need. All you need to decide is how you'll use her. A great option is always a cocktail sunset cruise. Here, Ruckus can quite literally cruise you into the sunset with majestic views of the island encompassed in blankets of clouds and waves that will gently rock you into your happy place. It's a perfect way to end the day and a perfect place to end our adventure.
We're all about the ocean, so we love to get people out there and seriously go.
Oh, good. Let's start from the top on that one. Go ahead.